Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Thursday, January 6, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Boston Celtics vs New York Knicks. The Celtics are in action Wednesday night against the San Antonio Spurs and will be on the second night of the back-to-back for this road tilt against the Knicks. Jason Tatum and Robert Williams did not play against the Magic, but they are expected to suit up on Wednesday and will presumably be in the lineup for Thursday's game against New York. Check back closer to tip for a possible update. Boston is going to be a little fatigued with playing the second game of a back-to-back situation here, and that could take a toll on them. The Celtics have had their issues on the road this season, and the Knicks already beat them at home this season. On the plus side, Boston did get Tatum out of the protocols for Wednesday's game, but you have to wonder if his minutes will be impacted at all as he tries to reacclimate to the grind. New York played well in their win against Indiana, and they've been better in the last couple of weeks after an extended stretch of mediocre play. Randle took over in the third, scoring 14 points on 5-for-7 shooting, including 2-for-2 from 3. New York led 84-77 after 3, and Barrett, Randle and Burks took turns knocking down big shots in the fourth. The Pacers never made it close enough to cause any discomfort for the Knicks down the stretch. They face a much more difficult task shutting down Tatum and company in this game. Our first betting advice is to pick New York Knicks -1. For the year, the Knicks are 27th in the league in scoring offense, with 104.7 points per contest entering this game. New York is 15th in the league in rebounding, as they collect 45.2 rebounds per game, while they are 29th in the league in assists by dishing out 21 dimes per contest. The Knicks are 6th in the league in scoring defense by allowing 105.4 points per contest. Julius Randle leads the team with 19.6 points, 10.1 rebounds and 4.9 assists per contest. Evan Fournier contributes 12.8 points a game, Obi Toppin adds 8.6 points a night, and RJ Barrett kicks in 15.7 points, plus 5.6 boards per contest. Derrick Rose, 12 points, 4 assists, and Kemba Walker, 13.6 points, each are solid secondary options as well. Emmanuel Quickley, 10.3 points, Alec Burks, 12 points, Mitchell Robinson, Jericho Sims, Quentin Grimes, Taj Gibson and Kevin Knox too are key reserves for coach Tom Thibodeau. New York is 25th in the league in field goal percentage as they shoot 43.6% from the floor as a team. The Knicks are 9th in the league in threes per game as they knock down 13.1 triples a night, while they are 12th in three-point shooting by hitting 35.3% of their attempts from beyond the arc. Our second betting advice is to pick under the total. Quick reminder, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Detroit Pistons vs Memphis Grizzlies. Detroit is averaging 101.1 points per game. They scored 115 points in their last game, making 48.4% of their field goals and 41.9% of their three-pointers. Saddiq Bey led the way for the Pistons with 34 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. Josh Jackson finished with 24 points and 5 rebounds, while Cade Cunningham added 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists. Detroit has also struggled defensively, giving up 110.1 points per game. They gave up 106 points in their last game and will need another solid defensive effort if they want to win this game. The Memphis Grizzlies are averaging 111.3 points on 45.3% shooting and allowing 108.1 points on 45.5% shooting. Ja Morant is averaging 25.1 points and 6.7 assists, while Dylan Brooks is averaging 19.3 points and 3.4 rebounds. Desmond Bane is the third double-digit scorer and Jaren Jackson Jr. is dishing 1.1 assists. The Memphis Grizzlies are shooting 34.5% from beyond the arc and 75.2% from the free throw line. The Memphis Grizzlies are allowing 36.8% shooting from deep and are grabbing 47.7 rebounds per game. Memphis is averaging 111.3 points per game. They scored 110 points in their last game, making 46.7% of their field goals and 33.3% of their three-pointers. Ja Morant led the way for Memphis with 26 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 steals. Jaren Jackson Jr. finished with 22 points and 3 rebounds, while Brandon Clark added 13 points and 9 rebounds. Memphis has played well defensively, giving up 108.1 points per game. They gave up 106 points in their last game and will need to keep it up if they want to get the win. Our first betting advice is to pick Memphis Grizzlies -12. The Detroit Pistons are averaging 100.7 points on 41.2% shooting and allowing 110.2 points on 47.3% shooting. Jerami Grant is averaging 20.1 points and 4.8 rebounds, while Cade Cunningham is averaging 15.3 points and 5.2 assists. Saddiq Bey is the third double-digit scorer, and Kelly Olynyk is grabbing 5.3 rebounds. The Detroit Pistons are shooting 31% from beyond the arc and 78.6% from the free throw line. The Detroit Pistons are allowing 36.6% shooting from deep and are grabbing 43.1 rebounds per game. The Grizzlies are playing very well at the moment and they've won 11 of their last 14 games. They will try to keep the momentum going with a win over the Pistons, which will give them their 7th win in a row and 12th win in their last 15 games. The Pistons followed up their 4-game losing streak by winning their last 2 games. They will try to keep the momentum going with a win over the Grizzlies, which will give them their 3rd win in a row and 2nd straight road win. Our second betting advice is to pick under 220.5. Golden State Warriors vs New Orleans Pelicans. Devonte Graham scored 28 points for New Orleans, but it was not enough as the Pelicans fell 123-110 to the Phoenix Suns in their last game. The Pelicans have lost 4 of their last 5 games. Jonas Valanciunas finished with 25 points and 16 rebounds. The New Orleans Pelicans have been in a slump as they've lost 4 of their past 5 games overall, and they will be eager to arrest a 3-game skid after getting scorched by the Suns in a 123-110 home loss on Tuesday. Devonte Graham led the team with 28 points and 6 assists. Jonas Valanciunas added 25 points with 16 rebounds. Brandon Ingram scored 16 points, while Josh Hart tallied 15 points with 11 rebounds and 5 assists. As a team, the Pelicans shot just 40% from the field and 10 of 33 from the three-point line, but they were fighting an uphill battle for the entire game after allowing the Suns to pour in 42 points in the first quarter. Ingram had a forgettable night as he shot just 5 of 18 from the field and 0 of 4 from the three-point line. Jordan Poole scored 32 points in his new reserve role. Andrew Wiggins added 22 points and a key driving dunk with 4:34 remaining as the Warriors knocked off the pesky Miami Heat 115-108 on Monday night. Stephen Curry had a season-low 9 points. The reigning scoring champion scored his first points on a three-pointer at the 7:45 mark of the second quarter and quickly had 7 points. He wound up 3 for 17 and contributed 10 dimes. Our first betting advice is to pick Golden State -3. The Golden State Warriors have been in great shape as they've won 8 of their past 11 games overall, but they will be hoping to bounce back in this one after getting embarrassed by the Mavericks in a 99-82 road loss last night. Andrew Wiggins led the team in scoring with 17 points on 7 of 13 shooting. Stephen Curry added 14 points, 9 rebounds and 5 assists, while Gary Payton chipped in with 11 points, 11 rebounds and 3 assists, but no other player finished in double figures in scoring. As a team, the Warriors shot just 40% from the field and a miserly 5 of 28 from the three-point line as they struggled right from the start, scoring just 18 points the second quarter to fall behind by 11 points at halftime before getting blown out in the fourth quarter by 29-15. Curry had a night to forget as he shot just 5 of 24 from the field and 1 of 9 from the three-point line. Our second betting advice is to pick over the total.